Hello, my name is Ashley. Today we're going to do Armenian needle lace, a new design. So let's get our needle and start. All right, today we're going to do this design over here. My separation at this time, let me show you. It's Ararat Mountains with the soldiers next to it. It's like they are surrounded with soldiers. And that's my separation from for my designs that you see here. Every separation, instead to put only, let's see what I am, only just the soldiers, I just put soldiers and the mountain, and then I made the design, and then again, even though I did the soldiers, but on top with the mountains and the soldiers I did it. So this is what we're gonna learn today. Again, I'm not gonna go round and round, but I'm gonna show you, which all I need is a few steps here. All right, we're gonna start. Let's start from the thread. So anybody doesn't know how to start, you put the thread in behind. Let's move the camera away. Okay. We'll take the thread and we put behind the design, the needle lace. We go wherever it's finished the thread, and we take the back part and we twist, and then from these little knots we take it out. There you go. And then we'll put this little thread goes in the back. There. Anybody didn't see this needle lace, they can go on my videos, you click on it and it will show you plenty needle lace. All right, now we're gonna do the mountain first, or let's do the mountain. I'm gonna do it about, let's see over here. I did it, it's so small that I did maybe about 6-7 stitches. You can do as wider you do the mountain, like the seeds, bigger it gets. Less you do, it gets smaller. But of course this is my very fine thread it is. That's why I think I have about maybe 10 or 12 seeds, but it looks so little because they are very, very small, very fine work it is. So we can do, like I said, as much as you want. So let's do about 8 of them. All right. This is going to be my second. This is third. This is 4. This is 5. All right, well, let's do 5 so it doesn't take too much time. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we go back to the first. You see here? Let's see. We go back to the first, right there, and we throw this seed over, this thread over. When you're starting new beginning, try not to make your thread long because it will make knots and you will have a hard time. So we have to make it not too big, not too small. Like when you pull it, it's like almost it has to rest this thread. It has to rest on it. You cannot do too big and not too tight. Okay, so we go back. Now we go to the next. And we'll do just regular stitches. Sometimes it's getting nuts with me because I'm not comfortable while I'm working. The camera is front of me, front of my face, and I'm working behind. So here is the second. There you go. And don't make the seeds very big. This is the third. And this is the fourth. So we started with 5 seeds. Now we have 4 seeds. Now we go back again to the first. And we take the front part over, and here we go again. We do 1. Sometimes when I'm putting my hands on it, because I have to hold it and pull it tight, and then go to the next. This is 2, and this is, see the thread that we're throwing over, we're taking the seeds and a thread at the same time. Now this is the 3rd. Here is now, we started with 5, 4, and now is number 3. We have 3. We go back again, only the seeds. You don't take the bottom part, only the top part. You throw this over. Here we go. Do you see how am I doing this? Not too big, not too tight. And then we just take the top part, besides this, just this part here, the seeds, and we'll make a little seeds. There you go. Now we have 2. Now we go back again. And here we go, 1 more. And now this is, the mountain is here. So, and now this is the last one. We go in, we take again, and we pull it. Then, now with the thread, sometimes if you're having a hard time to go with the last ones, you can go next to it. But it's good to go, because we're going to go down now. It's good to go from the bottom, from the last little ones, do zigzag, go in and out, in and out. Like, I'm not sure if you can see it. See, this is the first. You can pull it out. My thread is getting nuts. All right, and don't pull it too hard, because we want the sharp point. Then from the back, you go to this little one, to the little hole from the last. This way it will look very, very neat, clean, and nice. And nobody knows where you started, where you finished it. Do you see the little hole, the ends? Here you can see it's so little, but you go like this, in and out, in and out. There we go. Here we go. See how nice and neat and clean it is? You won't know where you started and where you finished it. Now, we'll come to the bottom. Here, next to it, this part, we blind it with the back part. We tighten it up. Now we're going to make the soldier over here. So, what you do is, you will make almost the same height. You have to be careful not too big and not too small, because later on when we work, we're going to go over, we're going to work with it. So then you go back, the front part, you throw over, you go back down, here we go, you just leave always a little taller, the third one. Then you go back in to the first, and you throw your needle thread, front thread on top, and then goes in the middle. Not too low, but not too high either. So you need a little spots here. And you go with the little front thread. Here we go. You pull it, and then you go back in the same place, here. So this will stay just like this. Then, next to it you go. Now you count. This is 1. This is 2. and this is 3, 4. I think we did the first one 5, so we'll do the same thing, 5. And now we go back again to the first, and we throw the front one on top. Make sure it's not too tight, it's not too loose. It should rest very comfortable, this thread. Tighten it up, then go to the next seed. I'm sure you understood, so it's gonna look just like this one. That's one. This needle lace, it's very, very beautiful, and it's not hard to do it. It's just like I said, it needs plenty patience. If you have patience, you can do such a beautiful work. Now we have 4. We go back and we throw the first one. There you go. We go only from the seeds. This design is very, very beautiful. Like I said, I'm going to show you again one more time to see how pretty it looks between your needle laces. This is 2 and this is 3. Now we go back again. The front part, from the lace. There you go. There you go. Now we have 2 left. Make sure that you use DMC thread. This is just a practicing thread. It has a little bit hair on it. That's why it gets not easy. But when you use the DMC number 60, has no hair, you won't have so much knots the way I have with this one. All right, now we have on the top here. You know, when I'm twisting when I'm bringing my thread towards backward, that's where the little holes comes. That's where the ones that I go through to the last ones. Now I'm going to go back, and this is the last one. I'll throw it up, and here we go again, the second one. Now while I'm going to go down, I will go in and out and in and out. There's 1, 2, and 3. If you can do it, you can see well, you can do it. Here we go. Forward and backwards. And this is the last one. We go in, and now we go to the next seeds. And what we do is, the back part, we blind it with the back, and we tighten it up. Now over here, we're going to do another soldier, just like we did. Here we go. We go back on the top. Then we go back down. And we will keep it just a little bit higher. Then we go back to the first. And we hold it with our finger, and then you throw this. There we go. You can pull up. Then go to the little seeds on top. Throw the front one. Here we go. And then you go back in the same seed. And this is how you continue. And make sure, like I always say, you count when you reach here. Make sure you count your seeds, because we want to make sure that it will be enough, the mountains and the soldiers, the same amount of space. In case, I always say, in case, if it's extra seed will be for you, let's say if you do it like, instead it's only 5 left here to the last, let's say this is the last part. If there is 6 seeds, So you take one and you blind them. So you lose one seed. But if it's less, what you do, you go back into the same one, not the one that I made blind. Let's say you have 5 seeds. You need one extra seed, for example. You in the same seeds you go in and you add up 1. So this way it will be enough for you for 5 seeds, 1 seed, 5 seeds, 1 seed, 5 seeds. So you can make exactly the same as the other. On top of this needle lace, which I'm going to show you, but this is what you do. When you continue, you go on top to the top and you do this. You go one here, you go to the soldier. Make sure not too tight, not too loose, and you do the stitches on each step you are. Every seeds you go in, just like this. And then from here, you jump here. You have to do the furtherness that it is. You won't do it too big and not too small. Perfect, because later on you're going to add different design on this. And then you go back here. And then you go to the little seeds. More or less, it's almost the same stitches. It just have a little techniques. If you pay attention what I say, you can catch all the things that I say. So this is the way it's going to look. Here it is. I'm going to show you on the one that I have already, that I made it. Here you see the mountains. Of course, like I said, this thread is even finer. And between them there is soldier, because they are so small, even the top part is small. And then you can do different design on it. You will see here, you will see here. Those are like my separation. I did it different design to be. So I hope you will be able to do it. It's a very pretty design. So enjoy it. And if you have any question, you can just ask and we'll take care of that. All right, thank you for watching. Go check my videos and you will see a lot of variety things over there and variety needle laces. Thank you again. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this channel. I want to thank to all my patrons on patreon.com for their support to make my channel possible. Thank you.